Hello, friends of Faith Before Fitness. Today we are continuing our series of exercises to do if you are a cancer survivor. Today we are focusing on stretches that you can be doing post breast cancer. So as always, talk to your doctor, make sure that these exercises are okay for you, and if so, you can join along with me. We're going to start with the Bible verse from Psalm 5, 1 through 3. Give ear to my words, O Lord. Consider my sighing. Listen to my cry for help, my King and my God. For to you I pray. In the morning, O Lord, you hear my voice. In the morning I lay my request before you and wait in expectation. All right, so today you could do these movements without anything at all, but if you have any types of little balls, you can add that to this exercise. So what we're going to do is put our palms of our hands on the ball. If you don't have the ball, then you're just going to do it without pressing into the ball. You'll maybe just press into the floor. We're going to exhale as we bring our shoulders up to our ears and then take it back down. Now, if you're using the ball, you're going to press into the ball and we're going to bring that ball up. Actually, let's inhale as we bring the ball up and exhale as we press it down. So let's bring our shoulders to our ears. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, contracting those shoulder blades, bringing your shoulders to your ears. Exhale as you take your shoulders back away from your ears. So we've got inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. We'll do 3 more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. This time we're going to do some shoulder circles. So you're going to take the palms of your hands onto your shoulders and you're going to circle around, bringing your arms up closer to your ears and around in circles. Five, 6, 7, 8. And we'll go for 8. And our next one is going to be butterfly arms. So now we're going to take our arms in the same position, but we're going to take them out and back up, down and back up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now you're just going to let your arms relax wherever your comfortable spot is. If you wanted to put towels under, or even if you were using those balls, you can prop them at the sides in case you didn't have as much flexibility, and let those be at your sides like that as you work towards more flexibility. And eventually you'll get to the point where you can fully open up with your elbows on the floor, and then just hold that. Okay, and then our next one, let's take a look at this one, is the moth. All right, we're going to take our hands together and then open up as far as you're comfortable to open up and back together. Open up and back together. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to do scissors. So this way we're going to open our hands like this. And you might not be at the flexibility level that I'm at here. So you might be more just getting to the point of mobility. So even there would be fine. And then you can rest. And now we're going to do more of a cognitive thing. So I always like to add cognitive things to my program. So we're going to open, close, scissor. Open, close, scissor on the other side. Open, close, left goes back. Open, close, right goes back. Open, close, left. Open, close, right. And left. And right. Okay, and now we'll see what's next. This one is retract of your rotator cuff. So we are going to place your triceps down here, and then we're going to take your hand out to the side, working on getting the palm of your hand to the floor and back up. Floor and back up. Rotator cuff exercises are so important because your rotator cuff is often neglected in an exercise program, and then it's the first muscle that gets blown out when you get a shoulder injury. So then you go to your recovery and they give you a bunch of rotator cuff exercises. So it's best to just do the rotator cuff exercises all the time before you get an injury. So, and then we were doing it alternating. Now we can do them both at the same time. So down and up, down and up. All right, so now we're going to take it, you can shake it out. And now the palms of your hands are going to go down and up. So we'll do one side at a time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we'll alternate one up and the other one. 5, 6, 7, 8, and we'll do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now we have walking our hands up the wall. So it says to do this on your affected side. So you would start facing the wall and walking your hand up the wall as comfortably as you can take it. And this might be little by little each day until you're able to fully extend. Okay, and then we'll take it again. We're on a tornado watch right now, so it says take shelter and go downstairs or go into a basement. You can hear the neighbors aren't being very obedient to that because they're outside. Can you hear their weed whacker and stuff going? So I never know what's going to happen when I'm filming. So that's the weed whacker in the midst of our tornado watch. And I really should be downstairs, but I think it'll be okay. I'm almost done. So now you're going to practice walking up the wall to the side. And then if your affected side was on this side, then you can walk up this way. And then with that other hand, I also like wall angels. So this is another one that can help with the flexibility. You might not at this point be able to get your wrists or the palms of your hands to the wall, so you might be more out here. But as you get more and more flexibility, you can take it closer and then work your way out and back down. So this is another way to do that shoulder retraction that we were doing with the balls at the beginning when we were taking our shoulders to our ears and back down and pushing the balls. So this is another way you can do it. And as you get more flexible, you'll be able to take it all the way like that. So that would be your goal, but give yourself grace and know it's not all going to happen at once. And then another thing you can do, just like we were doing on the floor, right here and there, and the same thing with your rotator cuff, like that. All right, so the next one is going to be a band pull. So if you are able to reach above your head like this, then you can pull apart and pull down. I'm going to come down here to make sure I'm fully on screen. But it's more comfortable to probably do this exercise standing up. So if you're able to go overhead, you'll do your pull like this. If not, then you can keep your hands at shoulder level and pull open like that. Okay? So just give yourself a nice pull. And you might not have a band like this. You might have a band like this, but this band is more difficult to pull and more difficult to open up. So I like this band to do this kind of exercise right here. if you're able to do this one. And even if you don't have any band at all, don't let that stop you. If you don't have any band at all, you're going to pretend like you do. And you're going to pull and open. Okay. And we just have one more, and that's going to be our chest opening stretch. So you can do that one with either one of these bands. So whatever you want to do it with, or with no band at all. So I'm going to come here. If you have a band, you would take it like this and bring it back according to your flexibility. And you just want to focus on opening up your shoulder, your chest muscles, just like this. Now, if you didn't have any band, you could still do that if you're able to clasp. Now, you're using the band because you might not be at the place where you're able to clasp yet. So if you're at the place where you can't clasp, then just keep your hands where it's comfortable until you can get closer, but don't force it. Okay, so there you have a bunch of stretching exercises you can practice, but remember, ask your doctor first. Okay, so I will be back tomorrow with another exercise for cancer survivors and another Bible scripture. So I'll see you then. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.